of your question, Carlos, on comparison to other countries, that's an interesting one, because I think for Ethiopia, as Ethiopia started its journey, as I mentioned, it kind of had this reputation as a first mover in the sense that they were one of the first on the continent to decide that they wanted to become a manufacturing hub. They invested heavily to back that. And that reflects, I think, a broader understanding that Ethiopia's government has always had a very high say-do ratio. So what they say they're going to do, they're going to put their money essentially behind it, and the money of others, including development agencies, as was highlighted earlier by my colleague Ali. And they were pushing all towards a single direction. That was, at the time, probably 30 years ago, 20 years ago, was one of the first on the continent. But what we see today is that that's shifted quite a bit, that landscape, and that now Ethiopia is actually rivaled by its own neighbors. So if you look at countries like Uganda, Kenya, even Rwanda, and you look at their growth in some indicators like manufacturing value add as a percentage of GDP, these countries may have lower baselines than Ethiopia, but they are quickly. So Ethiopia has in some ways enabled investment in manufacturing to set up in countries like Uganda and Kenya, where some of these local global suppliers found their investment climates to be more conducive to their needs, and felt that they could continue to export whatever inputs are necessary into Ethiopia for their buyers.